Hey, how's it going, Emil? My name is Jack Kim here with Rocketship SEO. I was tasked with doing the video analysis for you here, so I'll go ahead and get started. The first thing that I notice here is I use a tool called Ahrefs, which is a tool that allows search marketers like myself to take a look at a website and kind of see what's working and what's not working on the SEO portion of the website. So right off the bat, I can see that there's 6 backlinks on 4 referring domains. So basically, backlinks and referring domains are the number of websites that are pointing back to your website. So if, in this case, let's say that the UFC.com or something like very close to that goes out of their way and writes out a blog post and says, hey, blah, 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 go check out vikinggearmma.com here at this link. And then what it would happen is that link would point back to your website. Basically, it's kind of a referral that website, like that UFC.com, is saying, hey, I'm referring all these people that are reading my blog over to your website to go check out your merchandise. Those kinds of websites that are pointing back to your website through that link is a very important metric that Google utilizes to determine which website should rank higher than another website for a given query or keyword, right? So you want a lot of these quality and relevant backlinks pointing back to your website to show Google that you're an authoritative website and it's very clear exactly what kind of things that you're trying to rank for and do it that way. Right, so right now we're saying 4 referring domains on 6 backlinks, basically 4 websites with 6 links pointing back to your website. Especially for a website that's looking to rank nationally, you definitely want to make sure that this number right here, the referring domains and backlinks, is at the very least at least 300, right, on about 4,000 backlinks. So you definitely want a lot more referring domains and backlinks to really show Google that you're a quality website. There's a lot of other good quality websites that are pointing back to your website, and it's just going to help you just skyrocket over through the organic search results and start ranking for the key terms that you're looking for to rank and really start bringing that traffic and more sales ultimately, right? So what I kind of want to show you real quick now, oh, right here actually real quick, let me talk about this. The organic keywords are the number of different phrases that you currently rank for in Google. So if someone were to search up Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighting gear, that would be a phrase. If someone were to search up BJJ rash guards, that would be another phrase, right? So you basically rank for about 413 of these keywords, which is actually really good on 4 referring domains on 6 backlinks. The one thing is, just because you're ranking for these keywords don't necessarily mean that you rank on the first page where you're really going to get the traffic to your website. 70 is basically the number of traffic on average per month that person's visiting your website. Now, this tends to be a little bit less than what it normally is, but at least it's a good ballpark, right? Let me show you right here. Go over to this tab. This Keyword Explorer basically tells us exactly how many searches per month that people are searching for a certain phrase in Google per month, as well as how difficult it might be to rank. So you see right here, the phrase BJJ for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has a keyword volume of 21,000 searches per month. But you can see right here, this KD stands for keyword difficulty, and you'll see that it's 42. 42 means that it's very difficult for you to rank. You know, I was talking about like 350 referring domains on 4,000. These guys, for a phrase like this, BJJ, the kinds of people that are ranking #1 are close to like 1,000 referring domains. It's a lot, right? They've spent a lot of money, time, and effort into their website, so it's not just like a storefront, but it really is a quality website that that people visit on the daily just because it's a cool website, right? So a lot of money and time spent into their website, and this is kind of the phrase that would be very difficult for you to get into it and start capturing. Now the good news is, I know you entered some of these other keywords you would like to rank. You can see right here, even just for the phrase BJJGI, and I'm not sure exactly what the GI portion stands for, but you can see right here, there's about 5,900 searches per month for that phrase. And check this out, this keyword difficulty is 3, right? So way less, right? Because it's on a scale of 0 to 99. You can see that this keyword difficulty of 3 is a completely different ballpark, right? But you can still rank for this kind of phrase as long as you're optimizing your inner page as well as the backlinks to optimize for this kind of phrase. And so because this keyword difficulty is like a 3, it's kind of like a low-hanging fruit, right? You can go after a keyword like this where it's 42 and it's 21,000 volume, but by going after multiples of these ones, what's the difference of grabbing, 3 or 4 of these and ranking for 3 or 4 of these phrases as opposed to spending a lot more time, effort, and energy to rank for this main phrase, BJJ. Now, it doesn't mean that we can't go after this phrase, but what I'm saying is first target the low-hanging fruit, the ones that has low key or difficulty and has some decent volume. That way you can capture the traffic there as you start getting more sales and start working your way towards the main keyword as you start building authority to your website, right? So definitely, and rash guards is a good one. MMA gear is okay. So yeah, so maybe definitely look into that. So that you start capturing the lower hanging fruit first. The next thing I want to kind of show you is with your actual website. Right off the bat, I think it's a very clean website. It's a very it's like an e-commerce website. You don't have a phone number on here, which I would recommend eventually getting, just because it's a very important trust factor that people can have. And to contact you if they have any questions. Now, it's actually funny because 99% of the time, no one's ever going to call you that actually visits the website. But based on metrics and tests that we've run, we've noticed that just by having the phone number on there, it increases the conversion rate, right? So rather than for every 100 people that visit your website and 1 person purchasing something, it's more like 3 people are purchasing something for every 100 people that visit. Just because you have a phone number on there. It doesn't necessarily mean people are calling it. It's just a trust factor, right? People are more likely to buy something from a website that has a phone number that they can talk to. So since your kind of products, right, they're not on the cheap side. They're not like impromptu buys. They're for a very specific niche of people that are looking for specific products, and which is why you can command these kind of premium kind of prices because they're very selective. But you also want to, because it's higher price, you want to offer just as much customer support and things like that. So make sure you do that. From an SEO perspective, let's say that you wanted to rank for rash guards. So you have a section right here up at your menu under rash guards and shorts. What you want to actually do is right now all you have is just a product page, right, with a bunch of things. What you actually want to do, and I know this sounds kind of weird considering this is an e-commerce store, what you want to do is at the very top, obviously with your web guy, you want to make sure it looks nice, but you want to talk about exactly what rash guards are, exactly what it is, what rash guards can do for you, the benefits, and what to look out for in making sure that the rash guards fit you well, things like that. The reason why you want to do that is because nowadays content is king. There's a phrase like that here in the search marketing phrase. The reason why it's so important is because we run tests all day kind of figuring out what it takes to crack Google's algorithm, what it takes to rank at the top of Google for organic search results, right? And we know that Google nowadays takes a very important, takes the on-page content on there as a very important element in determining which website should rank higher than another website. And if you think about it, it really actually kind of makes sense because Google is a search engine, right? So when people searches up how to be the best clown in the world, they want to make sure that the first website that shows up is a website that's very relevant to that phrase, how to be the best clown in the world, right? So that website's going to talk about what it means to be a clown, what it means to be the best clown in America, what it means to be the best clown in the world, what kind of outfit you might need, what kind of challenges you might face, what kind of benefits, maybe the salary, who knows, right? But it has a lot of good content on there, and Google can actually go through their Google spider crawlers, right, and crawl through the website and determine that this is a very relevant, this is a very good website, and they want to rank these kinds of websites up at the top of the website as opposed to a website that has just a bunch of pictures and maybe a couple of lines of text. Right? Because they know that when people search for those kinds of phrases, people are looking for content. They're looking to learn and things like that. So that's why content is so important in their point of view, and that's why when someone's searching up rash guards, you want to make sure that you have the most content. More than anyone else, when you search, you can do this experiment yourself. Just go ahead and just search up rash guards and look at the top websites and make sure that you have more content and more valuable content than theirs, and Google will want to rank you higher, right? So you want to do all that kind of thing where you're helping to promote your website from Google's eyes and make it as easy as possible for Google to understand exactly what your website is about and why you deserve to be at the top spot by doing these kinds of things. Now, I wanted to keep it short, but there's a lot of other things that I could talk about and implement if this is something that you'd be willing to work with us through, right? There's a lot of things that we do besides just organic search results. We do all kinds of paid advertising, ClickFunnels, email marketing, Yahoo, Bing, Google AdWords, all kinds of stuff. So it kind of depends on what you're looking to do, what your goals are, and your how much how much you can put into your marketing, right? So I hope that helped, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon. Maybe I'll do a follow-up if I didn't hear back from you, just to make sure that you did receive this video, and then maybe we can just kind of go from there. So appreciate it, Emil, and have a great day. Thank you.